So what's the thought process going into this game? Is there excitement for you? I mean, you've played in the league before, so is this just another game, or is this a big deal to you?
No, I mean, anytime you get a chance to go on the field and show what you can do and perform and play the game is a huge opportunity, so I'm definitely excited about that. Excited for a lot of guys on this team, be able to go out. We've had a great camp so far, just be able to go out and now put it on the field against another team and show what we can do, show what we've been working on.
Joining the team in the middle of last year, having the offseason, what has it been like for you trying to get to learn this offense?
It's been great having, was able to come in last year and Cam and Cliff and, really the rest of the team kind of just brought me right in and, got me up to speed on the game plans as best they could with me coming in mid-season. But then having this offseason has been awesome, be able to go through the installs with Cam and Cliff, hear them teach it, hear them go through it from the ground up and get a few different coats of paint on it and understand kind of what their thought process is on each play call and what they're trying to attack. So it's been a really great offseason, and it's been awesome just kind of work with those guys so far through the spring, mini camp, and now training camp.
You talk about the valuableness of the reps you're getting when Kyler's being, held out a lot, and even Colt is taking a day or two off here.
Yeah, no, it's been great. Obviously you never want to see someone have COVID or, I don't even want to say that word anymore, but, have, someone get sick or, veterans get their days off or whatever. But, a lot of guys in, that third quarterback position don't get many reps. So being this position that I've been in so far, this training camp has been awesome. Especially now being able to operate in the offense, not just sitting in the meetings, now being able to go out on the field and run in practice and get the feel for it. It's been great.
Talk about this offense. Obviously, a quarterback-friendly offense, a little bit different than the offense you were with in Baltimore.
Yeah, definitely quarterback-friendly. Even once I kind of started going through the reads and first few installs, you could tell that it's quarterback-friendly. They want the quarterbacks to play fast and play aggressive, and I think that's one of Cliff's main mentalities. Is just make smart decisions, get the ball out, find completions, and be aggressive and take your shots when they're there. So being in an offense like this, it's kind of fits what I like to do as a quarterback. I've been very happy being in this offense so far and just looking forward to keep growing in it.
Seems like Andy Isabella, Dortch, and Bolden have all been making big plays every day. What have you seen from those three guys?
Yeah, I mean, each one of those brings a different aspect. Obviously, we got a lot of talent in our receiver room, top down, and all those guys can really go. They got a lot of speed and a lot of quickness and explosiveness. So it's been great to see them make some plays, and each one of them, each time they make a play, their confidence grows and grows, and that's been the best thing. Is just you see once these guys start playing confident, now they're playing fast, now they're just attacking the ball, going to get it. You give them a one-on-one matchup, give them a chance to make a play, and they'll make it. So it's been great to see those guys make plays, and each one is kind of been able to make one or two plays a day, which has been great.
What's your relationship like with Jarrett, and how is that kind of competition going?
I got a good relationship with Jarrett. Since he came in, I got to know him a little bit while we were in college through some of the Manning camps and stuff like that. And then once he got here, he's been great just he's asking a lot of questions, trying to understand the offense, kind of, how the speed of the game is and stuff like that. So I feel like I got a really good relationship with Jarrett. We're helping each other out. I'm telling him what I'm seeing. When he's in, he's doing the same thing to me when I'm in there. So it's been great. I think we're pushing each other and helping each other get better.
Is that hard at all? I was going to say, is that hard at all when you're essentially competing for jobs to be like that?
Yeah, I mean, I can see how it could maybe be hard, but that's kind of any competition I've always been in. I feel like, competition brings out the best in everybody. And, if I'm competing against someone, I want them doing their best because that's going to push me to be better. That's kind of the way I've always looked at it. And I think that's just how I've always approached it. And if I can make that guy better at the end, it's going to make me better. And overall, it'll make the team better.
What's this NFL chapter of your life been like? Obviously, you're early on in high school and college, you had so much success. And now in the NFL, you kind of had to prove yourself over and over again.
Yeah, I feel like even when I did have success in high school and college, I still had to prove myself. There was a lot of people that always doubted because of my size, because of arm strength or whatever they felt the reason to doubt me was. There was always a question mark about me, and it was something that I could never shake. And that's just kind of the mentality I've always brought in. It's kind of having that, I guess, underdog mentality that I always got to go prove people wrong, and that's just something I've lived with my entire life, and something that I'm pretty accustomed to. Obviously would like to had a more successful career in the NFL so far, but whatever opportunities I can get, just take advantage of them and be ready for them. And I think that's kind of one of the main lessons I've learned is that opportunities are sometimes scarce, and when they come along, you gotta take advantage of them, and you never know, what could be around the corner.
Come up and sing that song to you on YouTube.
A lot of little kids. That's like the thing that they know. I feel like they know me for best now, more so than the football thing. So hopefully we can get it back to football.
Trace, is it true when you were coming out of Penn State that some teams asked you to try out at DB?
Yeah, that's true.
The success that you had at Penn State, how did that kind of make you feel?
I mean, honestly, for me, it was a little bit of disrespect. Obviously, I played quarterback all in college, had a lot of success at the position. And then when I get to the combine, they're going to ask me to do some backpedaling, open up, and flip my hips and stuff like that. So, for me, I took it as a little bit of a shot, and just kind of another thing, just kind of adding fuel to the fire for me. It's just been that's always been something that even when I was coming from high school to college, a lot of schools recruited me as a safety and not a quarterback. So it's just something that has followed me around for whatever reason, and it seems like no matter what I've done at the quarterback position, people are always going to ask that question. So I just got to keep going and stay focused on what I'm doing.
What does a successful game for you personally look like on Friday night?
I mean, one is winning the game. That's kind of the main goal, is come in and win the game. Obviously there's other things that go into that, being effective, efficient as an offense, moving the ball down the field, put a couple touchdowns on there, taking care of the ball. But, if we come out and I could play efficiently, get completions, let these guys work on their outside and, keep us in positive down and distances. And then, if we get a couple touchdowns, that's even better. So that's I know Cliff's going to want to go out there and put some points on the board. So that's what, as an offense, our plan is to do.
A.J. Green gave a grade on a 1 to 10 scale of Manny Jones' imitation of Kyler in the rookie show. What would you give? What was your reaction?
I'll give him a 7. He came out, he had a couple, like the look he had pretty spot on. And he had kind of a little like a half shuffle jog that Kyler does. He had that pretty good. I think some of his responses could have been a little bit better, could have gotten into the K1 mentality a little bit more, but he did a good job. And he committed to it, which for a rookie show, that's all you can ask. The guy commits to it.
Quarterback room, did Kyler have any reaction to you guys to it?
No, he was actually laughing about it. He thought it was pretty funny, especially when he first came in the room and he kind of hit that little shuffle. Kyler was laughing pretty good, so he had fun with it.
What's it been like working with Kyler over the last several months?
It's been great. Kyler's one of the guys that he comes in, he's almost like a perfectionist mentality, which is great to be around a guy like that because every rep, every team period, he's expecting to win. He's expecting to be successful. And then he's holding everyone else to that standard. And I think that's one of the things that it makes us as quarterbacks better because we're all super competitive guys. And when the starter's one of the most competitive guys probably in the league, it just raises that level of competition even more. So, everything we're doing from a net throw to, just even warm-up throws, accuracy, however we're going about it. And then when we get into into practice and the team drills, everything's a competition with us, and he expects to win, and he expects to be successful, and he expects that to be for every guy on the entire roster.